I recently designed a landing page that increased conversion rates from 0.05% straight up to 5%, about 1,000% increase. And I was thinking about it, and I want to talk for a second about how you can really just double or 10x your landing page results overnight. Now, the problem with this is if you run an e-com brand or you help e-com brands grow, the biggest problem is that their pages and their websites are just not optimized enough to get the sales that they want, right? Anyone can get ad traffic for like $2 or for even $150 these days. It isn't hard to do that. What is hard is reliably turning your traffic into dollars, right? And the problem with this is that most times founders build their landing pages and their websites from a self-centered point of view. They'll build them and they'll think, oh, I see my product this way. They'll build them around how they see their product. They'll build their website around what they're offering, what their product does, the features, the benefits. And ultimately, that's a self-centered way to do it because your customer doesn't really care about that yet. So you're basically ignoring what your customer cares about and writing about what you think your product, should be bought for. You're not addressing what reason the customer would have to buy the product. So this is a page that I made with my team a while ago, and it's converting at about 5%, oftentimes anywhere between 8 to 10% even. And this page goes straight down. It goes straight to the customer's interests, right? The headline here is an outcome. The hero section is all about how the outcome comes about, a few ideas around what it does that might not be a spotlight but are still important. And we just go and talk about this. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how this works. So most landing pages simply just show you the product, drown you in benefits and features, and expect you to be grateful and buy it. That is not how customers do things. Customers want to do research. They want to learn things. They don't want to be convinced. Your job as a founder or a marketer or a landing page designer or even a copywriter is to give people reasons to buy this thing and walk them through the education that they need. Teach them something. All right? You don't want to just be telling people about your product and listing off features and benefits and hoping they'll buy. They won't, because you're not teaching them anything useful. You're just telling them what your product does. All right? And one of the easiest ways to really build this is what I call creating contrast. You want to make sure that in all of your ads or in all of your landing pages, your marketing is creating a stark difference between a world without your product and a world with your product. Without that distinction, there's no real reason to buy whatever you put out. So here's how we can start doing that. You want to make sure you have a problem section on every page you make, every landing page you make, all right? So here, what we did was we went down this page and we built the problem section, which is these 3 pieces, all right? The first things first, we go into the microbiome. This is a product that takes a natural angle at getting rid of body odor by supporting your good bacteria, all right? Now, we could just say, oh yeah, it beats body odor, it makes you less stinky, whatever, you can sweat and not stink. But what's more important than that is telling people how it actually happens. So we dedicate a chunk of this page to telling people what the microbiome is, what it does, and why you should care about it. And then we talk about what is happening to your microbiome that creates a need for this product. All right? And this is where it gets really spicy. We talk about the threat to your microbiome, the chemicals in your soap, and how your soap can actually help you smell worse. That way, you're going to need to rely on deodorants and on antiperspirants because your body's bacterial balance is off, right? And that's what we do here. And the reason why we do this is not just because, it's useful for us and gets us more sales. The reason we do it is because when we teach customers things like this, it creates a situation where the customer honestly can't buy a competitor's product because they understand the problem through your lens. And when they understand the problem through your brand's point of view, they're basically going to be a customer. All right. If someone really reads the stuff and learns about this and mentally digests it, it's over. Right? They're gonna think about deodorants and body washes totally differently after seeing this and digesting this content. And I want to tell you, when you're making a landing page, make sure that you use a problem section to really get this stuff into your visitors' heads. Because the point of your site is not just to talk about your product. It's to talk about the situation that they're in. You want to illuminate the situation they're in so they understand why your product is a must-have. People who read this and understand this right here, they learn why this is a must-have product. So if the price goes up, they will still buy it. If the price goes down, they'll buy more. AOV will go up, right? If they look at this and they understand what this product is, they're either going to buy more or they're going to buy it at all costs. Of course, we can't charge $1,000 for this and have anybody buy it, so that's crazy, right? But what this means is that people are going to want to take part and get these benefits, and they're going to think, and rightly so, that this product is one of the only ways to do that. So when you're making your landing pages, make sure you have a problem section and you use that to set the stage for why your product matters, because that's exactly what your customers need to see in order to make a purchase and be confident that they're making the right decision. So I'm Ethan. I run a brand, an agency that helps brands grow and really dial in their marketing, their pages, and their ads. And I have a lot of tips like these that I'm going to be sharing consistently with you guys. So if you want to see more of this, feel free to subscribe, like, and let's get going.